Lesson 89. Afro-Cuban music. Afro-Cuban music. With this lesson, we'll discuss the Afro-Cuban music and the relative rhythms to apply to the drums. Let's say, first off, that the historical development of the music in Cuba has more or less followed the same course that took place in other areas of America for other musical genres, which we've already seen, such as jazz, blues, samba. That is, what was inevitably influenced by the cultural exchange between the natives, the African slaves, and the Spanish colonists. As usual, I'd advise you to do some research in order to broaden the argument and to examine the various musical genres that have developed, in this case Cuba, like the son, the mambo, the rumba, and so on. The thing that interests us in correctly playing the Afro-Cuban music is to understand how the clave works, which we've already spoken about. The three fundamental figurations to remember are the son clave, the rumba clave, and the clave in 6/8, which I will now demonstrate. Son clave. Rumba clave. Clave in 6/8. Naturally, the clave can be played in the 3-2 approach, which I've just done, or in the 2-3 approach. A typical groove to play on the ride, because it blends perfectly with the clave, is the cascara rhythm, which I will have you listen to now. Son cascara. Rumba cascara. The cascara groove, played with the ride, has inspired the typical rhythms of what is called Latin jazz. Here's an example. Example Latin jazz. Percussionists and drummers, inspired and fascinated by these grooves, have since developed with the percussion instruments and the drums, creating amazing rhythms. I'm going to show you a couple right now. But if you like and are interested in Cuban music, I'd advise you to get some specific material that will broaden the argument, which is indeed quite vast. Have fun. Mozambique rhythm. Mozambique variation. Songo rhythm. Songo variation.